Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is part 2 of Northwind Trader dashboard. Before starting this video, if you have not watched the part 1, please go and check out the part 1. So without wasting any time, let's start our video. Now let's go and create the icon of the dashboard. First, adjust the size of the dashboard. So I'm using 1400 and 850. First, let's drag a container so that we can add a background color for this and add one more container. For this container we will add our filters here, and let's add color for this. For background color I'm using this color, and for our filter panel I'm using background color is this one. Okay, now let's change it to floating. Let's add a text field here. For the dashboard title I'm giving name Northwind Traders. Apply our same font, that is Arial. Change the size to 24, make it to bold, and click on OK. Now increase the size of it, and to adjust the size of it, just make it to 1199. Now you can see why I'm taking 999. So you can just click on the whole sheet and check its size in the width and just click on it. I'm giving a little bit space between them, so I'm using 1199. Okay, let's change the background to white and remove its padding if we don't have any padding. That's good. And now let's add the container, decrease the size a little bit, and for this also I'm giving 1199. Now let's go and add multiple container inside this so that we can adjust our KPIs even faster. So for this, let's go and add multiple containers inside this. We have total 5 KPIs, so add 5 container inside this, 3, and then 4, and one more, that is 5. Okay, now go here and rename our main container, and that is KPIs containers, and click on OK, and click on the drop down and distribute containers evenly so that we have equal size for every KPIs. Okay, let's add the KPIs. So first we will add revenue. We don't want to show its title, and then add revenue trend. Okay, and hide its title as well. Make it to entire view and adjust the size. Okay, now you are seeing we are having difference between them. It is because of this outer padding. Okay, just remove the outer padding for both sheets, and now you can see we don't have any space between them. Okay, now let's add our second KPI as well. Drag our customers and hide its title, as well. Make it to entire view. Now just go and click on the container and remove its padding and adjust the size of it. Okay, and repeat the same process, remove its padding, and same thing here as well. Now you can see our both the KPIs are attached, and let's give a space between both the KPIs. So click on the sheets, go to outer padding, unselect all equal side, and give a space 5 here, and do the same process for this sheet as well. Now you can see we have added the space between these two KPIs by using outer padding left. Okay, let's quickly do the same thing for other KPIs as well. Hide its title, hide its title as well, make it to entire view, adjust the size, remove its padding, and give left outer padding 5 so that we can have a space between the KPIs. Repeat the same process here as well. And now let's add our last KPIs, that is average discount. Now we have added our all the KPIs, but you can see the numbers are looking very small. Let's go and increase the size of it. Just select this and change it to 18. Click on OK. Now it looks good. And let's hide these sheets as well so that our dashboard looks organized. We don't need to drag it again and again. Let's do the same process for other KPIs as well. Now it looks much better than before. So we have added our KPIs. Now let's add our sheets. Now let's drag a container and adjust the size and drag our sheets inside the container. We are not using the title of this. Instead of this, we will add one text box so that we can give title. Let's rename it monthly revenue and quantity sold performance. Okay, and let's apply our same font, that is Arial. Make it to 12, make it to bold, and click on OK. Let's go and change its background color to white. Remove its padding. Click on this sheet as well. Remove this padding as well, and increase the size a little bit. Now let's add our next worksheet. For this also let's add a container and make it to scene, and now add our top end customer. Let's repeat the same process for this. Now we are not going to create new text. Instead of this, we are just copy and paste it and drag it here so that we can rename it top, and then insert our parameter and then customers. Okay, and click on OK. Remove its padding if we have, and same thing for here as well. Make it to entire view. Now let's add our new sheet, that is category, and drag it here and hide its values and hide its title as well. and decrease the size little bit, and let's go and copy and paste it and drag it here and decrease the size of it and add categories with, and for this we are using a parameter and just click on OK. Make it to entire view. Okay, and adjust the size of it. Now we have added this. Now let's go and add our pie chart as well. Adjust the size of it. We don't want to show its title. We are getting a big size, so just go to sheet and decrease the size of it. Okay, now go to sheet and now you can see we are getting pie chart in good shape, and just adjust the size of both the sheets. Let's decrease the size little bit for this sheet so that we can adjust our pie chart as well. And same thing here as well, just copy and paste and adjust it here and do the same thing here as well. Give the title that is ordered delivered by company and click on OK. Now let's add our top end product as well. Let's drag a container, drag our end product here, hide its title, just copy and paste and drag it into this container. Remove its padding, same thing here as well, and make it to entire view. So we have adjusted our this now. Now let's add the filters. Just click on any of the sheets. We forgot to add all the filters when we are building dashboard, so now let's add it. So first filter we are adding is country, so that we can filter the data based on the country. Just select it all and click on OK, and now go to apply to all worksheet using this data source. Okay, and then we are using our year. We will use year from order date. Select on year, select all values, click on OK, and now apply to all worksheet using this data source. Okay, and same thing, just drag it. Now change it to months, select all the months and click on OK, and apply to all worksheet that is using this data source. Okay, so we have applied three filters for this line also. Let's change the color and make it to black so that we can align all the colors with the dashboard. Click on OK, and now the color has changed for this. Okay, and same thing we can use for this as well. Let's go and click here, and instead of using these color, just click on blue and assign palettes and click on OK. Now all colors are related to each other. Now let's go and show our filters. So first I need country. I think it has gone there. Just click on OK and change it to drop down. For this also, let's drag a container so that we can add all the filters into containers. Okay, now select this and drag into container. Let's do same thing for others as well. Now let's drag year of order date. Just change it to drop down. Now add our month. Go to filter, month of order date, and change it to drop down. Okay. Now let's change its color to white. Apply our same font, that is Arial, and make it bold. Let's quickly do the same thing for this as well. For this, we will keep here, apply same font, make it to bold, change color to white, make it to center. So we have added our filters, and now let's show our parameter as well so that we can dynamically change the value for customers, and we can switch between quantity and revenue. So for this, let's go to our this sheet and go for parameter and show our value. Change it to same font, make it to bold, change it to white, and come into center. Okay, select our top N, make it to bold, apply same thing. So now we have added our all the filters and parameters. So for here, let's show its legends as well. We don't want to show its title, and let's adjust this so that we can see blue color is quantity and black color is revenue. Okay, now we have added our filters. Now let's go and add a text container here so that we can add the name here as well. Northwind Traders, make it to center, change it to Arial, make it to bold, white, and click on OK. And now let's decrease the size of it and increase it here. We have used all these sheets, so let's hide them as well. We are going to create some of the dashboard with order details, product details, and employee details, and we will add them all the values here as a reference so that we can navigate to other dashboard. So for this view, let's drag order IDs and then customer name, then add order date, and then add our ship date. Okay, so first let's change it to exact date and change it to discrete. Okay, do the same thing for ship date as well so that we can get on which date this order has placed and on which date this order has shipped. Okay, now we will create a calculative field to show if the order is delivered or not. Rename it order delivered. So if our order date is less than ship date, then order delivered, else order pending. Okay, and then end our calculation. Click on OK, search for the field order delivered and drag it here. Okay, now you can see these orders are delivered and some of the orders are still pending because we have not shipped order these. Okay, And now let's add total number of quantity sold, and then add unit price for each, and then add our discount and change it to percentage. First change it to average, then change it to percentage and keep it to 1%. Okay, and now drag our revenue from every order. Now let's adjust this. So this is quantity and this is quantity of price and this is discount and this. Okay, now let's adjust the size of it and give a space between these fields. Okay, now let's go to format, change it to none, and same thing for here as well. Header also, we don't want to show any row bending, so we have removed all the row bendings. Okay, and now let's go to pane and change to Arial, and same thing for header as well, change it to Arial. Okay, now we have changed this, so let's go and rename it. So we don't want to show order ID, then brackets and order detail, so we are just going, and so instead of using this we will use this order ID. This we will give the name order status. Okay, so let's rename it to order details. Now let's create a same thing of product details. Okay, and now let's search for product ID and then product name, and then we are going to search for category name. Okay, now let's add the price for this product. Okay, and add revenue, add their total number of quantities sold and discount, and change it to percentage and change it to average. Okay, now let's adjust this. Now just close it and give a space between them and adjust this. Now go to unit price and rename it price. Okay, and this is total number of quantity, and this is price, this is average discount, and this is revenue generated from this product. Okay, so now let's go and format it. Let's remove its row bending from header as well, and now let's go to our workbook and change it to Arial and click on OK. Okay, so we have got our total number of product IDs and this one, this one. Now let's create a detail for employees as well. Now let's search for employees and drag employee IDs and drag employee name. Now let's drag their city name and country name and their title as well. Okay, now let's drag customer IDs and change it to distinct so that we can show total number of customer handled. Then go with order IDs and change it to distinct. Okay, now let's go and add product and change it to distinct count and add here and total number of revenue by each employees. Okay, now let's adjust this and give space between them. Go with entire view. Okay, and for this employee ID, just rename it with employee ID, then employee name is correct, then title, and then country, and rename the city as well. Okay, and click here and edit their analysis total customer handle. Same thing for this as well. Total order handle, total product handle, and then revenue. Okay, now let's go and format this as well. First, let's remove its bending. Now let's go here and change it to Arial. Now let's go and create a dashboard for this as well. Let's duplicate it and go here and remove all their containers. Okay, so we have removed all these details. Now let's go and drag our order details here and adjust the size of it. Go with fit width. Okay, now it looks good. Just hide their title and we will add here order details. Okay, and we will add all the navigation here as well. And same thing we will do for employees and product. Now let's go with employees, remove it and drag our employees and adjust the size and hide its title. And now remove order and enter employee details and click on OK. Now let's do same thing for here as well. Let's remove it and drag our product and adjust the size. Don't want to show its title and go with fixed width and add product details. Okay, now let's hide these sheets as well and rename it main dashboard. Okay, so we have created our four dashboard, that is main dashboard that has all the details, then we have order details, then we have employee detail and product details. Now let's connect all the dashboards by using navigation. Go and search for navigation and drag it here and click on OK. So I'm navigated to first order and giving the name it's to order details, changing it to our same font that is Arial and make it to bold and make it to white and click on OK. Okay, let's change its background as well, make it to none and click on OK. Now let's add image for this, drag it here, go to choose. So I already downloaded some of the icons to use in the dashboard. I will provide the file in which you will get all these icons. Okay, so I'm using for orders and center image and click on OK. Now just adjust the size of it. Now let's repeat the same thing, just duplicate it and rename it to product details and click on OK and just copy and paste this one as well, drag it here, click on the sheet, go to edit and now choose for product and click on OK. Now let's repeat the same thing for employees as well. Okay, so we have added our sheets here. So when we click on it, if you are using Windows, then you can go with Alt plus click. If you are using Mac, then just click on option and click, then you can route to our order details. And if you want to click to product, then you can go to our product details. Okay, so we forgot to change it to product. Let's change it and employees. Okay, now you can see it is rerouting us to here. So let's add all these details into orders and employees and product as well. So I'm doing a little bit quick for this. So just select all these and paste it here. Now let's go and adjust these. We are already on the orders. Okay, so we don't want this. So instead of this, we can go to our add one, that is we can go to our main dashboard and change it to overview. Okay, and click on OK and remove this. Now let's repeat the same thing. Now just copy and paste all the things here as well. Now let's adjust this. So we need employee details here and we don't want our product details because we already having product detail. So let's change it to our orders and change it to order details and click on OK and change its icon as well. Just go and copy it from here. Okay, now let's do the same thing here as well. Here we have employee details. So now let's change it to order details. Click on OK. Now let's remove this and copy our order details icon and go here and paste it. Now we have added all our navigation button here. Okay, now let's go to the presentation and to see if it works or not. So we are here. So if you want to go to our order detail, just click on it, and if you want to go back, just click on overview. If you want to go for product details from here, if you want to go to employee details, we can go here, go to product details. Everything is working here, means our dashboard is complete. Let's add few more icons here as well. So I'm using image for the revenue. Just click on it, click on OK, center the image and adjust it here. Now let's go to customer and copy and paste it, drag it here, go to edit image, change the image and select our customer and click on OK. Now let's do the same thing for orders. To edit image, choose and choose our order icon and click on OK. Just copy and paste it and drag it here and you go to edit image and just click on OK. Let's add our last KPI icon and discount icon. Now we have added our all the sheets. Now let's add few more icons. For this I'm adding one icon for as a north wind trader icon. And open it, center the image and click on OK. Now let's add icon for overview as well. Let's go to choose, go to download and I have downloaded this house icon and click on OK. Center the image and click on OK and add it here. Okay, now let's copy and paste it here as well and here as well. Now our dashboard is completed. We have added all the things here and let's add it here as well and give it new dashboard and click on OK. Now our dashboard is completed. Thank you so much guys. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming videos.